Florida's permitless carry bill into law this morning. Republicans championed the measure to remove what they called a government permission slip to the Second Amendment. Democrats tonight warning it could lead to more gun violence in the Sunshine State. Our Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders has the details.
Behind the doors of DeSantis' office, permitless carry getting signed with Republican leaders, even NRA officials present. The governor said in a simple statement, quote, "Constitutional carry is in the books." Starting July 1st, legal gun owners will now be allowed to carry concealed firearms without the currently required permit and training. Republicans saying it's a big step forward for gun rights.
We are taking care of our right to bear arms, our Second Amendment rights. We're allowing people to protect their families.
And then the policy is also wrapped in a bunch of public safety provisions, like more law enforcement training and expansion of the Guardian program to private schools. Democrats think more gun violence is on the way.
And the thing that concerns me the most about this bill is we took away any training requirement. So now anybody can have a locked and loaded gun here in this state with no training.
Members also fear a further loosening of gun laws is on the horizon, possibly allowing the open carrying of firearms as soon as next year.
If open carry is not added to this bill, it shows the political impotence on part of Governor DeSantis.
It's something gun advocates have been pushing for this session, though key Republicans are soft on the idea at the moment.
Let's listen to our law enforcement. And if our law enforcement tells us there's reasons we shouldn't be doing it, then we should have a sit down and honest discussion with law enforcement on why it's either a good or a bad idea.
While the fate of open carry remains uncertain, permitless concealed carry is coming soon to the Sunshine State.
And Forrest Saunders joins us live from outside the Capitol tonight. Forrest, you mentioned that open carry remains uncertain at this point. What are some things that would have to change between now and next year for that to get passed?
Well, as you mentioned, Jameson, there are a number of things that would likely have to change. Number one that we have to watch for is what Governor Ron DeSantis wants to do here, because there's a lot of speculation that he's going to make a White House run. If he is successful in that endeavor and leaves the Sunshine State for D.C., well, we might have new leadership in the governor's office downstairs, and so that could shake things up. We also would have to see potentially law enforcement to get on board. The Sheriff's Association right now, not a big fan of open carry. They have some safety concerns, and that has put a lot of Republican lawmakers in the GOP majorities, supermajorities in both chambers, on edge about supporting this policy. If we don't have the law enforcement on board, they're saying they're not going to support it as well. So Senator Travis Hudson, who you just heard there, is sort of speaking on that. If the law enforcement were to come around or see things in a different light, then potentially you would have more Republican support and possibly an open carry bill that could get through both chambers.
Forrest Saunders reporting live for us tonight at the Capitol. Forrest, thank you.